hope you brought something stronger than a portal gun this time. Otherwise, I'm afraid you're about to become the immediate past president of the Being Alive Club.
Portal 2 is the best video game sequel I have ever played. Well, it's one of the best games I've ever played, period, but it being a sequel is what's so fascinating to me. I consider sequels to definitely not be inherently bad, but like many things in this industry, easily exploited. It's easy for a developer to come out with a successor that is hardly different from the original, and the only thing it features in the new category is its engine or graphics, and sometimes not even that. Of course, on a surface level, Portal 2 has you doing almost everything you did in Portal, but what it manages to add in and how it refines those elements from the first game is really the magic here. The first thing Portal 2 immediately does well is its setup. They never tell you exactly how much time has passed since you defeated GLaDOS, and when you wake up, you meet Wheatley, who mindlessly spats off interesting notes about where you are, while you're visually presented with a possibly endless metal jungle before being dumped into the Enrichment Center. With that opening, Portal 2 has piqued my curiosity and makes me want to explore instead of forcing me to. It also helps that the pre-recorded messages in the early test chambers don't have GLaDOS speaking. It makes you wonder what happened to her and encourages exploration and advancement instead of forcing it. Portal 2's understanding of what players want translates to gameplay in the form of conditioning. The game excels at conditioning the player to do and see certain things. This wouldn't be too impressive if this was a lesser sequel, because you'd just be learning old mechanics over again. However, with Portal 2's large influx of new mechanics, the game not only teaches them properly, but also succinctly without overcomplication. This leads to you learning and getting better quicker. Despite not being a game with many locations, the ones it has are crafted meticulously and really have a charm to them. On top of maintaining the aesthetic of the locations from Portal, they bend and adapt appropriately whenever the game undergoes period-specific alterations. They also adapt remarkably well when the game wants to show off its understanding of space in relation to the player. The game creates depth in many environments with its grasp on scaling and can make small levels feel huge and big levels feel empty. In the writing department, Portal 2 proves that maturity and sophistication are key to creating a great story. Nothing ever feels juvenile, but the game never takes itself too seriously either. Those two elements are what allow a lot of the situational humor to work.
What's going on? Who turned off the lights?
Hey, buddy! I'm speaking in an accent that is beyond her range of hearing.
Look, Metal Ball, I can hear you.
Run! I don't need to do the voice. Run!
Oh no.
Yes, hello. No, we're not stopping.
Don't make eye contact, whatever you do.
No, thanks. We're good. Appreciate it.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Most test subjects do experience some cognitive deterioration after a few months in suspension. Now, you've been under for quite a lot longer, and it's not out of the question that you might have a very minor case of serious brain damage. But don't be alarmed, all right? Although if you do feel alarmed, try to hold on to that feeling, because that is the proper reaction to being told that you've got brain damage. Do you understand what I'm saying at all? Does any of this make any sense? Just tell me, just say yes. Okay, what you're doing there is jumping. You just jumped. But never mind, say apple. Apple. Okay, you know what? That's close enough. Just hold tight.
They're also responsible for the bulk of GLaDOS's amazing dialogue.
Excellent. You're a predator, and these tests are your prey. Speaking of which, I was researching sharks for an upcoming test. Do you know who else murders people who are only trying to help them? Did you guess sharks? Because that's wrong. The correct answer is nobody. Nobody but you is that pointlessly cruel. Here come the test results. You are a horrible person. That's what it says. A horrible person. We weren't even testing for that.
No tricks. This potato only generates 1.1 volts volts of electricity. I literally do not have the energy to lie to you.
I haven't believed in the concept of perfection in a long time, but Portal 2 had me going for quite a while, and became, without a doubt, one of my favorite games of all time.